Thanks, Jordan. Well, on today's Sunrise Sit Down, we're joined by Shannon McKellar from Midland's Crimestoppers.
Yes, serving Lexington and Richland counties, Crimestoppers relies on anonymous tips from the community to help solve crimes. Shannon will be sharing how we can all contribute to keeping our community safe. So thank you so much, Shannon, for joining us this morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so excited to have you this morning, Shannon. And I feel like we, say the Crimestoppers number every single morning when reporting crime. So exactly what is it that you guys do at Crimestoppers?
Well, Crimestoppers is a all-volunteer nonprofit organization. We basically take in tips from the community. We then take those tips and get them to the proper law enforcement agency. And if that tip leads to an arrest or solving a case, they can potentially be paid up to $5,000.
And talk about the types of crimes that Crimestoppers really helps to solve the most.
Well, we get a variety of tips, variety of crimes that end up getting solved, from narcotics to, homicides to robberies, even animal cruelty cases. We get, calls in for that.
Talk about the impact that, Crimestoppers has in, relieving crime, reducing crime in both Lexington and Richland counties.
It's got a big impact. Law enforcement, it actually gives law enforcement that edge they may not have. When it comes to solving a case, they may have come to an end where they've exhausted all their leads and that case may go unsolved, but because of that tip that comes in from the community, it may crack that case wide open.
And talk about the process of actually reporting a crime to Crimestoppers and how, you keep the identity of the person reporting tips anonymous.
Oh, yes. You can report, you can call the 888-CRIME-SC, or you can go to crimesc.com or our P3 tip app from your cell phone. All of it's anonymous. There's an ID number assigned to the tip. But to tell you the truth, and I speak for all of us, we don't care where it comes from. We just want that tip so we can get that to law enforcement to help solve these cases and bring peace to the Midlands.
Absolutely. Solving the crime is the most important. Beyond providing tips, Shannon, how else can the community get involved and help?
They can get our message out. Again, I said it before, but bringing peace to the Midlands. A lot of people, they may know something or see something and think it's not very important, but it could be that one piece of the puzzle they need. And a lot of people are unaware of Crimestoppers. I know y'all put it out a lot, but I've talked to people that they ask, what is Crimestoppers? They don't understand it. And just get our message out so we can help out law enforcement agencies.
Do you have any maybe success stories that you can share with us to really, kind of tell the community just what a fantastic job they're doing, what they do, call you all with those tips? Any success stories?
Oh, yes, sir. Actually, right here in Richland County, and I know y'all reported on this. This is pretty recent. Richland County Sheriff's Department got into a pursuit that ended up with a stolen vehicle. I think it ended up on I-77. There was a crash. They deployed a canine, and I think Canine Wick was tragically struck by a vehicle and killed. The suspect ended up getting away, but because of the community, because of the tips that came in, Richland County was able to identify and arrest that individual.
Absolutely. You remember that story very well, for sure. And again, if you can remind people just how they can submit tips and give that number so people can make sure that they can identify anyone that they might have a tip for.
888-CRIME-SC. They can go to crimesc.com and the P3, your app on your cell phone, which everybody's on the cell phone. So.
All right, Shannon, thank you so much for coming in and providing us with so many details about what Crimestoppers does. Of course, we're going to have all this information on our website. Just go there, WISTV.com. For now, we're going to send things over to meteorologist Tony Chivaroli for a look at your first alert forecast. Hey to you, Tony.